Hi, everyone. I've got my picture showing up here. Let me get rid of that. Hi. How is everybody? Glad you all made it. Glad I made it. It's been quite a week. Quite a week. But as you can see, I'm not sitting inside Dorothy. So I have my new rig, which you saw in the thumbnail, and I'm really enjoying it now that everything is in here and pretty much put away. It's been horrendous just trying to shuffle belongings back and forth, waiting to get the new rig, and then having to put it all back inside once I could. So it's been a very, very long trying week, but it's over and I'm out camping. So it's been incredible. Let's say hi to everybody. Glad you all can make it. It's not showing all my comments again. Let's see if I can go back now. So I see Kim and Daryl's here and Dawn is here. Say hi to Scotty for me. I saw Ken and Carla. I'm still not seeing all my comments, but I was reading some of them just a few minutes ago. I love the Owens and Corning blanket. Hello, that was really funny. Donnie and Pamela are here. Yeah, you like my Duramax? I'm really getting to where I like that truck quite a bit. Of course, the interior really helps too. So anyway, Jennifer, hey, glad you're getting your batteries all fixed. That's really good news. And Kevin, happy Veterans Day to all who served. Amen to that. So is the RV tech gone now? Everything's in. You just have to check it. I hope it's working for you. Ken and Carla, if I didn't say you guys' name. Hi, guys. Glad you could make it. Cruising is fun anytime. All right. Hello. New to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you could make it. The lady of the hour is here. It is. It's very exciting. I'm just so glad to be away from home and out camping again, and it's just wonderful. There's Nathan and Tess. Hi, guys. How are you? You're back home now, right? Been following all your posts on Facebook. What is the name of your new fifth wheel? Well, that's something we're going to talk about tonight. So hang tight. I like Toto. Toto is kind of cute and kind of keeping with the channel. Hey, Jim, you made it. Hi. I need to make sure the converter isn't overcharging the batteries. Yeah. Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad that you're getting that all taken care of, Jennifer. I know you've missed going out camping. So, well, do you guys want to see my new rig? Would you like to tour the inside? I think I could arrange it. As soon as I see a yes, then I'll get ready. Yes, back in San Diego for a few weeks before we head out to Arizona and New Mexico. Nice. Very nice. Everybody's saying hi. No, today just do a video. You know we do, Jennifer said. Okay. I'm going to take my iPad off the stand, so bear with me. You want to see the hitch? All right. I'll show you a picture from my monitor in the car. So there's the hitch. I don't have a good picture of just the hitch, Daryl. I'm sorry. And I got a camera system, a new camera system. So this is on the cab of the truck so that I can see the hitch. So, and that worked out actually really pretty good. So I had to make a phone call to Kevin because the RV tech that was supposed to come and help me just talked me through hitching up so I could leave. Never did come over there, and I got tired of waiting. So I just called Kevin, threw out a lifeline, and he helped me out. So there we go. All right. Okay, let me take this down and turn you around. And I'll start over here by the front door. All right, so this is just coming in, and this is my wonderful kitchen. It's huge. I've got a 40-inch TV there with a sound bar. I have a nice 3-burner stove with a nice oven there. Good size. I like that the stove is centered on the countertop there. It's really nice. And then here is, ooh, celebration. So this is a bar, no dinette. So I just have a bar with a couple of stools, which is really great for me because it makes a good place to dine. It will also be a good place to sit and use it as a desk to pay bills or write letters or do whatever I have to do. It will also be great for me to set a sewing machine up there and do some sewing, or roll out some noodles or pie crust or all kinds of things like that. So I'm really excited about that. Nice big residential microwave in here. And the cabinets, I have stuff on the lower shelves, but nothing in the upper shelves yet. So, except up here, I do have some trays back there that I use for cooking and baking, but all the others aren't. They're empty still. So a nice big sink. There's my Berkey. And plenty of room under the sink. I was really thrilled with all the storage that they give you under the sink here. So that was very nice. I have a 12-volt freezer, so it's really nice. Much bigger than my little 4 cubic foot. This is a 10 cubic foot fridge. And as you can see, I still have tons of room in there yet. It has a nice big freezer with a little pocket there on the door. It's really nice. And then turn you around and show you my, oh my gosh, when did you guys pop in?
Hey everybody, happy Saturday, Veterans Day.
Oh, so there's your photobomb for today. How about that one? And then over here, I have this huge hutch with a great taco bar. Dawn, will you do the lights?
I will.
Nice empty cabinets. Well, I have one package up there. It's all empty. Anything up high is empty. Empty, empty. And then on the panel on the side, there's one that says accent. You might hit that hall light button and you can see better. There's the accent lights. And it has a USB C there. There is a 110 outlet underneath. And then, of course, the light switch. There's a couple of drawers here. I'm using those for kind of junk drawers. And then down underneath, that cabinet has the fuse box and the converter is in there. And then I just have some miscellaneous things down below. But that's where my sewing machine will live also. I'll have to rearrange some stuff. But for now, I've just got a few things in there. So pretty cool.
Very good magnet latches
Yes.
on these. Wow.
They're really strong. So I'm not too concerned. This is my pantry. Top.
It
So,
doesn't have lights in there.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no lights in the pantry.
We'll work on
But
that.
Dawn came in and rearranged my pantry for me. She did a great, and then dog food stuff down here, my broom and dusting. But it's really nice.
You slipped right out of it.
Okay, let's catch up with a
of
two
the
for photobomb.
Indeed.
Oh,
Were
oh
you
my
guys
God.
surprised? I hope you were surprised.
More homeless people, Daryl said.
Yeah.
Where are the pups? Where are the pups? There's Ziggy. Say hi, Zig. And there's the Dee Dee sitting on Kevin's lap. Hi, Bentley. Let's get Bentley going. Okay. So now let's go up the steps and I'll show you the bathroom and the bedroom. The dogs like to lay here, so I put a blanket down on the rug for them. I'm telling you, these last 2 weeks have torn my knees apart. So they're better today than they have been.
You want me to turn things on for you?
Yeah, can you hit that light switch?
I don't know.
It's over
Where is
here. The blue, little blue.
On
The
the
little
left
blue
side.
one. All right. Okay, so this is my bathroom. Here's my nice little porcelain toilet. I found this nice hamper on Amazon. It fits perfectly in that little space. So I no longer have a hamper in my shower. Got a nice hooks there for my towels. And the shower stall. It does have a pause button on it, which is very nice, but I may end up changing it. I got my nice little stool in here that I like to put my feet up on so I can wash my feet. You're a sewer too, Jennifer. That's cool. And then that's a basket of stuff that I got to put away yet. I'd love to have room to sew. I know it's great. And then let me stand back a little bit so you can see. These are my cubbies. So I have two there. I'm trying to figure out good ways to organize in here. Towels and then some more miscellaneous stuff down here. There's my furnace vent. And then up here is the air conditioning vent and the exhaust fan. So it's really nice. And then here's my medicine cabinet. So 3 big shelves. And then open the doors under there. And lots of storage down here. So, oh my God, I need a bin to put that stuff in, evidently.
We're gonna find something she can
That
use this height.
hopefully I'll reuse that one down there. So that's my bathroom, and it's much bigger, a lot more storage than the Airstream for sure. All right, and then we go in here to the bedroom. Now this door, as you can see, doesn't open all the way, but that is because I'll turn you around and show you here real quick. There's this wood. I'm not sure why they have that there. Maybe that's where the electrical runs, but it doesn't go all the way through, so I don't understand it. I'm sure Kevin does.
That's where they bolt the sidewalls to the frame.
Oh, they built the sidewalls to the frame, Kevin said. But it has a magnet there so that the door doesn't, get hit and tore up. But it's a nice door. It's pretty. I like it. Okay. And then there's a backer for a TV. I do have another air conditioner back here. So it's very nice.
You're up there. Not back there. You're up there.
Yeah, up there, up here.
Had to
And
be
then
the same thing.
closet.
We have drawers.
Yeah. I have 3 nice big drawers.
Really good big drawers.
Yes. Nice big drawers.
And no vents on the floor. These are
Correct.
all in the walls and stuff.
Yes.
So
And
no
then it's
debris getting in there.
vented air back here. And then over here, I have nice storage. Plenty of space. And then the one thing that I don't care for is, help me.
Yep. This doesn't lift up very far.
Yeah, it doesn't lift up very far, but
That can be
you know,
fixed.
it's almost all of the, under bed storage, which I have nothing in there yet. So
That can be fixed, and we can put a handle on here.
yeah. So, and then I have another cubby over here. I've got my bed linen and stuff there. A nice drawer. I've got USB and C outlets up there and a 110 plug, and then hit the light switch, Dawn.
Oh, where's it at? Oh, this
Right
one.
back there, yeah.
Got
And
it.
then that'll light that, and then I
She
can.
has dimmers too.
I do. I have dimmers on my lights. And
We
then
don't
they'll
even
go back
have
up,
that.
and then we turn them off. So it's very nice. I am really in heaven. All right. And then you can see my bar a little bit better there.
Oh, that's a good overview from there.
Yeah. Of the kitchen. I love the kitchen. It's pretty incredible. Ouch.
You got it.
Yeah, I just bent my knee too far. All right, so there we go. Let me turn the camera back around.
Anybody have any questions?
What'd you think? Let me set this iPad back in the stand. Let's see.
How
Let
come
me.
your comments are scrolling up?
Well, probably because I had them stopped. I don't know. Or we have one. Where's the pups? Huh. They're right. Oh, that's an old comment.
Yeah.
Let's see if that'll show up now. Oh, my Bentley went nuts. Hey, Bentley. Hey, buddy. I miss you. Let's see. Changing of the sheets. I got to walk around bed. It's really easy to make compared to what I went through in that Airstream. This is a piece of cake.
No,
So.
I'm still not going to do the sheet thing. Nope.
Nope, Don says no. Okay, I want one too. Yeah, it's really nice. I'll tell you, it hit all of my buttons. I've got my recliner. I have a walk around bed. I have a great kitchen. With the pantry. That was the main thing in the pantry, was having a nice pantry, and I just got all kinds of storage space. So
Well, I went through, and for months and months and months, I listened to all the things that Shirley said, that she wished she had this, and she wished she could, and if she was to get a new rig, and all these different things. And so when I started looking, and I knew Shirley was looking, and I came across this one, and I'm like, oh my God, it literally answered everything.
it does. It truly does. And I wasn't even looking for a fifth wheel. And I had actually really pretty much decided on getting that Rockwood. And I don't know, something just kept telling me, just keep looking, make sure that there's nothing else that you see that you'd like more. And after probably 2 or 3 weeks of doing that, I found this. So that's kind of the way it ended up being. So let's see. Your dogs would love it. Your truck would hate it. Don't say Shirley's big drawers. Yes, I have big drawers. Shirley is now bi-level. Yes, I am
Yes,
bi-level.
that's true.
Oh, that's funny.
And she feels it.
And today, oh my gosh, there's a story behind this. Lithium batteries from our Airstream already hooked up. Does anyone need 2 brand new lead acid batteries? Good question.
Yeah.
That's a good
Tell the
question,
story.
Kevin. Yeah. So, all right. So, when I was shown this RV, and it was advertised as there's a 320 watt solar panel on the roof, and it has a 2,000 watt inverter, 5 dedicated outlets, which, by the way, I think are these 5. Because when he did the PDI with me, I have 5 GCIF outlets.
Oh.
And when he did the PDI with me, he made it a point. He wanted to make sure I was paying attention when he told me that I had 5 GCIF outlets. So,
I was wondering
Yeah.
where they were.
Well,
So-
we can find out once we
yeah.
put a inverter on for you.
So, and I was told that I had lithium batteries. Well, so I just kept investigating and trying to figure out, okay, I don't see the inverter. Where's the inverter? And I looked all over this trailer, couldn't find it.
Or GFC.
And then when he did the PDI, he told me that the batteries were interstate deep cycle RV batteries. And I was like, I was told that they're lithium batteries. He said, well, I don't know. You'll have to talk to the salesman about that. And I said, well, where's the inverter? Because I haven't seen the inverter. He couldn't tell me that either and referred me to the salesman. So then it was a whole big thing about, well, it's supposed to be there. And I said, you advertised it that way. You toured and told me that it had it. Where is it? And
She just got
are you going to put that in there for me? So anyway, it ended up on the build sheet. It said it had a 320 watt panel, and it had how was that? It said it, Kevin. Do you remember? It had 5 dedicated outlets, a 320 watt panel, but it did not say an inverter. So
Yeah, her rig was built in
April.
of 2023. Okay, prior, I don't know when they did the switch over, but prior to a certain month in 2023, they started doing a solar package, which includes the solar panel, the solar charge controller, the inverter, and the 5 dedicated outlets, which the way it's hooked up. So prior to that, they did not install an inverter into the system. So, or the lithium batteries. I don't know if the newer ones come with the lithium or not, but so hers was built prior to the solar package, which included all of that.
Where they had
Prior to that, it was a solar panel and a 20 amp solar charge controller.
So basically, all the solar panel did is to run the refrigerator, which is 12 volt.
Right.
So anyway, it was a big mess. So I told him, well, fine, but I got to have my lithium batteries back out of my trailer, out of the Airstream. And that was like a tug of war. And I threatened to just leave the RV and walk off the lot.
Because she hadn't pulled it off the lot yet.
Right.
We were mad.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
being nice. We were mad.
Yeah. So anyway, I got my batteries.
And now they're hooked up.
hooked up. Thanks to Kevin.
But they don't fit in her battery box.
No, they don't fit in the battery box, but that's okay.
Although I've not tried one thing yet. There's still one way I could possibly get that.
I think they're fine where they're at.
Well, we got to
I'm-
get rid of your lead acids.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So anyway. Okay, so what did Ken say? Jennifer, your dogs would love it. Okay. So I'm a little bit behind on the comments.
It's understandable.
It's too fancy. Take it back. No,
no,
I'm keeping it.
she's earned this one.
I have. I truly have. It really is. Kim can drink some wine at the bar. Yay! I'm drinking wine right now.
We're celebrating.
It is a great rig. What are you going to do with all that space? Well, Dawn wants me to fill it up. She keeps saying, oh my gosh, you can get so much stuff now, put it in here. And I'm like, that's just more weight to pull around. And I'm not going to get something that I don't really need. That's just kind of the way I look at it.
Well, no, but wait. Okay. So, hang on. So you got all these like upper cabinets and stuff here, right? And it's like, use it.
Seasonal, put seasonal stuff there.
Seasonal stuff. And like I told her, I said, if you didn't have a house at all, you know, what would you want out of that house? So all those high spaces that she has in here, she can use for that sort of thing. When she said photos, well, and that's a good thing. You got the under the bed and these big high places where you don't have to access things that much.
That's the one other thing that I would really want. I do a lot of scrapbooking. I have a lot of albums, you know, with family pictures and stuff in it. And that's the one thing that I would want to bring more than anything else in my house. So
Shirley has gotten so good at being a very minimalist
mm-hmm.
that she doesn't know how to think outside that box.
Big kitchen, you can do the Julia Childs Harvey cooking videos. I could. All right, there's Bear and Dawn. Hi guys.
Hi.
Thank you. So happy for me. Thanks. I do love it. It's just more than I asked for. It's perfect. And I have, you know, pass-through storage. I have nothing in the back seat of my truck, well, except for that ladder, which I can put in the bed. And then my toolbox. So I do keep that in the truck, you know, in case I'm out in the truck and something goes wrong. And oh shoot, I wish I had it in here. My son got me the greatest jump box.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Kevin says it'll jump his truck too. So it's pretty cool. So that's really nice to have on hand, because there's been a few times when I've had my battery die, and thankfully
it'll jump start up to an 8-liter diesel.
8-liter diesel. So, and mine's only a 6, so I'm good. So that was great that my son got that for me. I really appreciate it. Glad you are with Dawn. Yes, 101 wide body, Asdel in and out, and composite floors. Good detail. Thanks, Kevin. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you. I'm really enjoying it. The one last real thing that I've got to do now that I've got everything in here and sorted out is to really clean the floors good, because they're dirty.
Well, you do still have stuff you have to get in here.
Swiffer wet jet.
Yeah. So to understand how a fifth wheel hitches, you'll have to show us. I'm learning. I am learning.
There are so many different fifth wheel hitches.
Yeah.
And they all work differently.
So the one that I have is the automatic sliding pull right hitch. It's very big, but I have a short bed, and so many RVers and people have told me that the automatic sliding hitch would be the best thing. So that's kind of what I went with, primarily just for safety, because I'm a big worrywart, and the thought of the cap of the RV hitting the cab of the truck just scared the bejesus out of me.
We've come very close to hitting, so I can understand that.
Sunday is Sunday. Monday is training day.
So tomorrow's the rest day. Yeah.
And we leave
Wednesday. We leave Wednesday. Yeah.
So Monday and Tuesday are training days.
Yeah. So Kevin's gonna and he's been really good to teach me the way I need to be taught, which is talk me through it, but don't you put your hands on it. Let me put my hands on it and do it.
Oh,
Because
so
that's how I learn.
she didn't tell you. So
Yes, she did.
he did what?
Yeah, over the video
Oh yeah.
What?
about me videoing.
She actually
me
got
with-
hooked up
to hook you up.
with him.
Yes.
Over the phone.
Yes. That was my lifeline. I called Dawn's phone because she has an Apple phone so we could FaceTime. So, and then Kevin talked on Dawn's phone. And
That was hard.
yeah.
That was really hard to talk on
He
an
really
iPhone.
does not like an iPhone.
But he was a great big help and got me through it. And I don't think I did horrible hitching it.
No,
No,
Not at all.
So,
not at all.
considering it was through video chat, you did pretty damn good.
well, the one thing is, I don't know whether it was the time of day or whatever, the angle of the sun, but it was kind of dark. So I couldn't really see the pin on the hitch
Well, we can adjust your cameras.
to make sure that I was lined up straight with the receiver in the bed of the truck. So,
We'll get it.
so in order for me to know exactly where that pin was, the dogs had gone to the bathroom. So I took their little doggy poop bag because it was a bright blue and I put it right over the hitch pin.
That was hilarious.
But it worked. It worked. Thank you, Nathan and Tess. I appreciate it.
Didn't you say that somebody told you that you couldn't? It's a 2-person job.
Yes, the RV tech that did the PDI with me also walked me through how to hitch up the very first time, and of course with my height and everything, in order to unhitch, I have to pull a bar. And in order to do that, I have to put my 3-step ladder up to the truck so I can get in there enough to pull the bar.
I haven't
So-
thought about that.
Yeah. So, and I'm so short that, and I didn't have a camera on the back of the cab at the time. And so I couldn't even see in the bed of the truck. And he was like, "You're not going to be able to do this alone. This is a 2-person job." But hey,
We're making it so she can
Yeah.
do it at one
with
person.
verbal cues and
job.
instruction, I physically hitched that trailer myself. So I was pretty proud of that. Pretty proud of that indeed. So it'll get better. And Kevin is going to work it out so that we've got the pin and the hitch marked so that I can see them to line them up better.
Through a camera.
And and through my camera.
Right. You probably
Karen,
should answer,
hi.
you should probably answer some questions.
Yeah.
This has been going for a while.
Let's see. What was that one? So Shirley will get her steps in just walking to the RV. Yes, even if she doesn't want to, for sure, for sure. It's been a lot of up and down and in and out. And my legs the last few days have absolutely been killing me. But they're finally coming around now because I'm not making quite so many trips in and out. So it's good.
But it's exercise. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jennifer says my camper has Estelle and it's very nice. Yeah, I'm really glad. You still have empty cabinets too? That's good. That's good to know. So you got to have a little bit of room left over, in case at the last minute you have to buy something. You need a place to store it. I need a 12-foot ladder to use that upper storage. Well, I don't know about 12, but yes, I definitely need a ladder.
Her 3 step stool should get her up.
Yeah. Well, actually, just to reach up there, I can use my little step stool, my 1-step step stool, and reach the upper cabinet because I put
But-
some stuff
Got
over the
one
microwave
over the
earlier.
microwave too?
But just touching the shelf still doesn't do you any good.
I
If
put
you
stuff
things
in there.
In baskets, you'll have to be able to reach the basket.
Well, I put my barbecue tools and my biscuit sticks, my stick biscuit
Yeah.
sticks up there.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah. Ken and Carlisle, I'll have to get a bigger truck too if I get something like this for sure. Absolutely. I just want to know, can you still cook some damn good pork chops. Yes. I'd have to get a bigger truck. Yeah, I read that one. Yeah, there's all kinds of different hitches. And so, I was having to do all that research. And, some people suggested a B&W, which is, it sounds like it's a very good hitch, but it's like really super heavy too.
Donna just came into the room, so go say hi.
Kevin will do a very good job showing you the ropes. Yes, he's doing. No,
Hi, Donna.
no drinking before hitching. Come on.
That's why we're doing it now. I got to give her 2 days to recuperate.
Hey, Donna. You watched the replay? Okay, because I just did a tour. So you want to make sure and watch it. Just make sure you have those senior handrails on your ladder for sure. Isn't that the truth?
The one that's on the rig isn't a senior handrail.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not a senior.
It's not a senior ladder.
But she does only have the 3 steps, so the one that she has is actually not bad.
Yeah.
Like we have 4 steps, so we could use a better one.
Well, now that I'm up and because for the last couple of months I've been at home doing hardly anything at all, so I've been very inactive, and my legs can tell it. So now I'm out and moving around again, and hopefully I'll get back to where I was before. So anyway, saying hi to Don and Carla.
Yeah.
All right. So now there was a question earlier in the live about what I'm naming the truck. So, what are your ideas? Kind of throwing some things out there.
I'll throw out there that I told her that she should use because she wants to keep with the
Channel name.
Wizard of Oz following the Yellow Brick Road thing. And I thought Glinda, the White Witch. And then she mentioned about what would she name her truck. And I'm like, okay, wait. How about like something like the Lollipop Guild? And then
Let's see.
name the truck the White Witch or something. But you got to be careful about that because somebody could think that that's like racist or something.
Well, I mean, I
don't
think
even know.
it's not really the White Witch; it's the Good Witch. Glinda was the Good Witch
The Witch of the North.
Yeah,
versus the Wicked Witch.
True. I'm just thinking that the rig is white, the truck is white. Trying to tie it all. I'm trying to tie it all together.
Well,
so you all help us out here.
Yeah, no, we're not going there anyway. If I named it, it would be Glinda. Nothing to do with a witch. Let's see. Where did we
I was
talk
gonna be
about that?
Snarky. I thought it would be cute and snarky at the same time.
Well, I don't want to be snarky.
Why not? You are to me.
Well, that's a different story. You're my brother, and I can do that.
All right.
I do that with Daryl.
All right.
Let's see.
What, Daryl? Does she get snarky with you? No way.
Sometimes I do. Okay, here it is. The Good Ship Lollipop was what she was thinking, naming the rig the Good Ship Lollipop. And then
Towed by Toto.
yeah,
Toto.
Toto. Well, that was Bear, and Dawn's suggestion was Toto, which I really like because that like goes with it too. So,
You could even put T-O-E.
or I said, we could name the truck Glinda and name the rig Munchkin Land because of me being so short, and I have short little doggies, and I have a short little fifth wheel. It's only 29 feet, so
yeah, we talked about
Yeah.
that too.
So, and then she said, and you're a member of the Lullaby League. That was the girls that sang the Lullaby League, and then the dogs are members of the Lollipop Guild. So we got we threw around quite a few things. So let's see what everybody thinks.
Good.
Hercules.
Hercules. And does
Truck
not
or
fall
trailer.
in the following the Yellow Brick Road thing.
Oh, you're not a namer, Jennifer? Okay, so I'm no use. Okay, Jim, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. I loved having you here. Yeah, I got it, Jennifer. So, can we do a lift on your rig to go off road?
I'm going to say
no.
It doesn't need one. Then she'd have to do a lift on the
I'd
truck.
have to add another step just to get in the rig. We had a Range Rover before, then we named it Linda, as in Linda Blair, because it was.
Done.
That's funny.
That's
That's
hilarious.
funny. The Flying Monkey. That's kind of funny.
That's cute.
Yeah. You should call it Max. Because of the Duramax. You like Max? I'm not sure where Max is coming from though, Daryl. Tell me how you got there.
But Max has nothing to do with following it.
There's no place like home.
Now it's got to
Yeah.
relate to following the yellow brick road somehow.
Yeah. The Flying Monkey is funny, Jennifer. You're right.
No place like home.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody's used that already. I don't know.
See, I had that
Being
on
RVers
the
you know?
Airstream as well. With the ruby slippers I had over the top of that. There's no place like home.
Yeah.
And it's so sad because, you know, as I was driving my new rig around trying to take it over to park it, I passed by Dorothy, and even the RV tech said, "There's Dorothy." But everything, all of the decals and everything were gone. She was just totally naked, and it was really sad for me. So, yeah. Tin Man, Scarecrow.
Tin Man would have been great for the Airstream.
Yeah.
Snarky equals love.
Yeah. So.
So remember that when I get snarky with you.
As long as it's snarky with respect, I'm cool with that.
Always.
Okay.
I respect my elders. You know, these glasses are too small.
Yeah, they are. It needs a refill.
You need a refill? Allow me.
Waitress.
I'll be a waitress. It's all good. I have experience in that field.
Sorry, it dripped
There
down
you
my
are.
finger.
Okay.
Thanks.
15% tip.
Yeah.
Wow, you really emptied
Oh, that was
yours.
really good.
I made
Whoa, we
sure.
emptied a bottle.
There were cold ones over at the other trailer.
Yeah, now we can take one of those bottles out of the pantry and put it in
Yes,
the fridge.
absolutely. I will do that.
So
It goes in the veggie drawer.
yeah, I actually have a hard time finding my wine. So, and I found it at Winn-Dixie the other day, which was kind of funny. So I bought 4 bottles. So anyway,
I only told her to make sure she got 2.
yeah,
Well,
You
maybe
did.
3.
the Wizard and Auntie M.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a thought.
What you drinking? I'm drinking. Can you hand me the bottle, Dawn, please? I'm drinking. It's a Moscato type of wine. It's called Roscato. It's really good. It's a sweet red wine. It's my favorite, all-time favorite.
There you
So.
go.
Me, I stick on my favorite.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
Name the truck the Wizard and the fifth wheel Oz. That's a good idea.
Ooh, Wizard and Oz. Hey.
That's pretty cool. Good
Okay,
one. I
who
like
thought of
that.
that? Nate or Tess?
Yeah. Poppy Fields forever. That's pretty cool. The Wizard and Oz. Dorothy was stripped. Yeah, she was stripped. Did bone
Yeah.
stripped. So
Poor Dorothy.
yeah. It's kind of sad, but I'm really glad that I have a rig that I can move around in and be comfortable in. So I don't mind getting rid of Dorothy. Oddly enough, I cried when I got rid of my teardrop. But I didn't really cry when I got rid of Dorothy because I was tired of that damn bed and not having, a comfortable chair to sit in. So, other than that, I did love my Airstream. For such a small little trailer, it had a great kitchen layout. The bathroom was pretty good. The bed was comfortable to sleep in. It was just hell to make. So,
you had everything. You had your bed, you had your dinette, you had your kitchen, your bathroom was
Right.
separate. It's not like it was a wet bath or anything.
I think
You had everything.
Jennifer earlier asked how comfortable the recliners were.
oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think they're pretty comfortable. What do you think?
I'm okay sitting in it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really like the stitching that's on that.
I like the material.
Yes, the material is like, it's not leather, it's not fabric,
And it's not vinyl.
it's not vinyl.
It's not like what we have at all. So.
I'm not
I
sure
really
what
do
is,
like
but
it though. I'm
it's
not
from
sure
the
either.
Kensington collection. If anybody
Yeah.
knows anything about that.
It's cool to the touch.
Yeah.
And this stuff is supposed to be more durable than what was on the Thomas Paine stuff.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
They fixed the issue with the Thomas Paine stuff because there was a lot of flaking and stuff going on with that.
Hi, Henry and Leanne.
Hi, Henry and Leanne.
It's okay. You can be late. You missed a good tour, though. I toured the rig for everybody to see. So you might want to go back to the beginning later on and take the tour. Hopefully it's not too long for you. So now emptying a bottle is shocking. We have problems. Oh, my gosh.
Jennifer, I've been trying to
Yes.
accidentally on purpose spill my wine to see how easy it would wipe up, but it's not my rig. So you have to read her comment.
I'll have to smack you.
No, read her comment.
I did.
Okay.
Looks like it's easy to clean. I saw it. So, Tess, were you the one that came up with the name?
Mhm.
Did I miss that part? Tessie, yes. So,
Okay.
very cool. Very good.
Hi, Christian.
Hey, Christian. I gave a tour at the beginning of the video, so you might want to go back later and look. My kids haven't even seen it. And my oldest daughter hadn't even seen my truck since I've had it. So they're kind of missing out a little bit.
Oh.
But I was looking for places to camp because I couldn't find any place to store the trailer until January when we get ready to actually really head out on the road. So I was trying to, plan camping places. And after here, I found 1,000 trails in Orlando where I could go. However, this evening I got a text from Rec Nation, and a spot opened up in Yulee up by my daughter where I parked Dorothy at before. So I now have a rented spot to store the trailer in, which is great because then, I can be home and spend holidays with my kids before heading out. So what are you laughing at back there?
I read ahead.
Daryl's comment.
Oh, okay. Thumbs up and leave a message. Yeah. Trust me, it cleans up wine very easily. Oh. What will be? Can Dawn cook rice in your rig? Is that what you were laughing
Yeah.
at?
Well, I hit my head on it.
No, on the rice, but I have some rice in my rig. I know how to cook it.
I don't think I will ever cook rice again. Ever.
I'll have
Everybody's
to.
saying hi to my son. Rice will be off limits. Hi, Lucretia. Nice to see you. So, yeah, you came in late too. So, I did a tour at the beginning of the live stream. So, you may want to go back later on and take a peek at my new home. So,
We're working on that, Christian.
yeah, we were just talking about that. So here was the ideas: the Flying Monkey, Poppy Fields Forever, Tin Man, Scarecrow.
Wizard and Oz.
Yeah, name the Truck Wizard and the Rig Oz.
I want to smoke.
And that was from Tessie. I kind of like that.
I do too.
Yeah. So So, and then of course there's Toto, Towtow. That came last week from Beer and Dawn, which is another really good one. So I don't know yet. Smacking equals love also. All right, stop. We don't need any smacking going on. So all right, so I'll have to think about those names. There's a couple there that I'm gonna have to contemplate to figure out which ones I really want.
Big old wizard mural put on your hood.
I could. I guess they will do those custom ones for you for like a good amount.
Well, yeah.
But I don't know. After seeing Dorothy naked, after putting all that vinyl on her, it was kind of disheartening to think about all that's gone now. But I have pictures, so good memories. Lots of good memories in that trailer. Spent 3 years traveling in her. So she did her due diligence with me, and was actually a good trailer, although she's had some work done on her. Kevin fixed the furnace a couple of different times. Daryl fixed cabinets for me. Kevin fixed cabinets for me. Put in the solar, and Bobby fixed the backup camera for me in Quartzsite one time. And what else did we do to it? Oh, you did the bearings. He packed the bearings and replaced my brakes.
And repaired that water leak in the bathroom.
Oh, yes, the water leak in the bathroom. Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. Replaced the faucet in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, she's had her wear and tear.
That's another good one, Henry.
So how much solar? Currently 320 watts on the roof.
But I believe it's 24 volt solar.
So
that's how she can get away with the 20 amp charge controller.
Oh yeah, 20 amp charge controller. I'm not thrilled about having such a small one, but so can I hook up my solar panels to the lithium battery still?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you forgot about Toto. I know, I like Toto. I thought that was a really good one too.
Look at Henry's.
Name the rig Emerald City. See, y'all are giving me good stuff to think about. That's a cool one too. So, and the truck, the Wizard, I kind of like that. Name the truck the Wizard and the rig Emerald City. Maybe kind of combine them. Oh yeah, Henry. Do you enjoy towing it? Well, once I got over the anxiety of towing a fifth wheel, because it's new to me. I've always towed a single axle trailer, so I wasn't sure, it's longer. It's 9 feet longer than what Dorothy was. And I just, was a little bit anxious about the first trip with her, what it was going to feel like. And I was very surprised.
Technically, you're only 6 feet longer.
True, because some of it goes over the, but it's just up here. It's like 9 feet longer. But yeah, I mean, about halfway through the drive, because I had a 3-hour drive to get here. I started, the anxiety started just kind of leaving and melting away. But then, I have to try to back into a spot. And unfortunately, this site was not a good one for it to be the first one because of it's right at the end of a road, and the front of the site is really sloped. How
steep?
Yeah, it was very steep.
Pretty steep.
And at the end of the road, it curved. So I'd have to make a sharp right turn or a sharp left turn to try to start backing it in. And it was like right at dark. And
Yeah.
so, you know, I did make an attempt, but finally,
With Dawn.
yeah. Yeah, Dawn was
I
trying to give me
noticed-
directions because I
noticed
couldn't
that-
see Kevin, and Kevin was at the back of the rig, and I really needed Kevin.
Just watch
I
it.
needed, you
I
know,
was-
the kind of person that drives a fifth wheel and it backs it, not the person that does the directions.
I was.
So
Um,
don't you do that to me again.
what is the word? I can't think of the word I'm looking for.
The traffic controller
No. Well, I wasn't saying anything. I was. Starts
observing.
with an A. I was observing. Yes. Golly.
Emerald City is good. Christian likes Emerald City too. That's a good one. Nice to have solar. Yes. My fridge is a 12-volt fridge, so that's nice. Okay. Checking on Rambo. Be right back.
Observe.
Yeah, would have been anxious too, for sure. Did anyone help you with the first drive? Well, I had one of the employees from Campers Inn, you know, sit inside the cab with me as I pulled it over, because I was pulling it over to the campground and then back it, and I did back it in there. So I did back it in the campground there at Campers Inn, and I stayed overnight there. So yeah, that was nice. But on the drive here from Jacksonville to where I'm at, it was a 3-hour drive, and I was by myself. So it's melting. Was that a pun, Shirley? No, I hadn't intended it, but yes, it's funny. Can't check on him without keys. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, it was not fun, you know, the first time with the fifth wheel, where it just gotten dark, and it was kind of bad. But anyway, Kevin got it in here. Did it feel different than a bumper pull? I don't think the actual towing, not really. To me it didn't anyway, because Dorothy towed so well. I used the equalizer weight distribution / sway bars with Dorothy, and I never had trouble towing that trailer. So, and the fifth wheel just, you know, was back there. It was very nice. And once I got over the thought of driving something much bigger than what I had been, it was fine. It's just that I need to get used to how differently it is to back a fifth wheel versus a single axle short trailer, because with those you can only make small little incremental changes at a time because it reacts so much more. Whereas this fifth wheel, everybody's like, cut your wheels, cut your wheels, cut your wheels. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that yet. But it's something that I'll get used to. It's just going to take me a little while to do it. So anyway, thank you for the question though, Lucretia. Interesting. And I'm sure a lot of other women who are single would want to know those kind of things as well. So, but yeah, I was really surprised that it didn't really feel that much different than pulling my small little travel trailer. You know, everybody says that they tow easier, but I really didn't have any trouble towing Dorothy at all. I'm sorry, I got to put my leg up. So yeah, that's the way it is. If you go to a campground and you're nervous, Ken says just ask them and they will help you. True enough. Yes, they will. But I didn't know what this site was like when I rented it or reserved it, which, you know, is kind of bad because they give you this lovely picture on recreation.gov, but they don't show you the front part of the lot that's sloped right on a curve. And it's a fairly sharp little
It's
curve,
quite
don't
a
you
slope.
think?
Yeah.
So it was a mix,
She got
not the
what-
best situation for the first time.
She got what she could get. Last minute. Slight by slight.
Yeah. Because, it was last minute and I was, trying to meet up with Kevin and Dawn somewhere because, I needed somebody's help and
It's all right.
instruction on
We'll have to try and adjust that.
on towing, and backing the fifth wheel. Yeah. So, anyway, the camping, yes, and sometimes we've even had situations where the picture that they showed online of a site was actually not that site.
Yeah.
We had that at Shenandoah. Remember that one? It was
Yep. I do.
Kevin and Dawn's site. The picture that they showed was actually a site over from me. So that's like 2 sites down from where they were at.
They didn't show the exact site.
Yeah. So it's not good when they do stuff like that. And I'm sure that when you go to load a whole bunch of pictures on any campground, that it can be confusing, and I can see where the accident could happen, that they put the wrong
Well, here's the
picture up
funny
there.
thing
But
about that is that I actually went further into that and found out, and I kind of, I'm going to say I got into an argument. I'll say it was a debate with a person from a different campground that said that COEs don't do that. And I said, yeah, they do. And I had to prove it, because I had to prove my point.
that's the way she is. She likes to prove that point. So anyway, that's my big news, and all things having to do with my new trailer. So, what do you guys think? You like it?
It's such an awesome rig. It's so bright and airy.
I like
Yeah.
the colors.
Yeah,
It's not the dark
We
wood.
love
Yes.
the light
And
wood.
then
I like the light wood.
Yeah.
I'm always one for light, and the LED lights in here. Turn on the lights up here. I'll just show you how
Is that- Which one you want?
the little
top
one,
one.
the dimmer switch one
Top
here.
one.
See
at
the
the top.
dimmer? There you go.
There we go.
All right, so that's with my bright lights, and I'll turn this around and show you.
It's very bright.
See how bright it is? It's very good. And I've got nice bright lights over my kitchen sink and my stove, and
Hold your finger over the.
and then they
green light.
dim. So dim and down.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
And
they have
and the
memory.
ones over the recliner do the same thing.
In the bedroom.
And in the bedroom. They not in the bathroom though.
Well,
So.
I don't really think you would want to do that.
So see there's the ones dimming in the
And
living area.
they have memory. So if you turn it off and you turn it back on, it goes back to its.
Really?
Yes.
I hadn't
it goes
noticed
back
that yet. That's very cool. And I have the nice roll up blackout shades, which I'm very happy about that. So, I even like the valances that they have on these windows.
Except for the two in the kitchen.
Oh well, those aren't. Yeah, they have like metal mini blinds over these 2 windows. But I think it's just because the windows are so small.
I think it's because of the heat off of the microwave
Oh.
and the stove.
That might be.
Yeah, for that,
That might
window
be.
I can understand it. For the other window, I don't know so much.
Uh-oh. Jennifer asked a question.
Uh-oh. Did I miss it?
No,
Okay.
it's at the bottom.
Okay. Thanks, Farron Dawn. Shen says if you let us borrow it for a while, we'll know how much we like it. Well, you could come and stay with me, but you'd have to sleep in the recliner. There's no other second bed.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I'm not giving up my bed. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Now, Don and Scotty, you need to think about something like this. This would be great for you. For Scotty to cook, oh my God, he could be.
Well,
Oh,
they cruise more than they camp, though.
I know, but maybe they'd camp more if they had something like this.
Maybe so. Yeah, Scotty would love my kitchen.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, he would love
Yeah.
my kitchen.
Absolutely.
Isn't it nice that you can be seated and people can leave your rig? Yeah. Yes, very much so. And I really, really love this bar because it's like, it's the perfect place for me to sit and eat a meal. I don't need a big, the dinette with the benches and everything. In fact, I have a nice little folding table that I oftentimes use to sit right there in the recliner and eat a snack or a meal or whatever.
And like Shirley mentioned to me, because she's got this whole bar and is separate from the rest of the kitchen, really. I mean, you can use it in either way, but she can do sewing on here and she doesn't have to worry about moving all that to cook or anything. I mean, she's got
Right.
so much room.
Right. It's pretty phenomenal. So can Dern speak to text? Is that a slide? Yes. It only has the one. So it's the recliner and the pantry are in the slide.
Tell them what you can
Yeah,
access
the
with
lights.
its slide in travel mode.
So
Oh, yeah.
yes, in travel mode, I can access the bathroom and the bedroom very easily. I can, if I crawl over the couch carefully, I can get to the sink. I can get to the pantry
Yeah.
and the stove.
Where the slide comes in, there's just a little
There's like
space
maybe
there,
6 inches.
and she
where I
can
can-
step. And she's got to step
It's
on the
not
slide,
easy.
which is not nice, but if it's just for a moment, it's not going to
Yeah.
happen.
So yeah, it's not easy. So will the bed be easier to make? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can reach all the way over to the corner and get the sheet on the corners of the bed. So and they're not rounded.
And she has that room at the end of the bed to pull the mattress out to make it even easier.
Yeah. Yeah. So it works. It works great. Yes, it's a slide. To backing up a big rig is to make sure somebody's holding your beer. That's funny. Any changes would be a 3,500 dually or no.
No, she doesn't want to go that
I'm
route.
done. I'm done. This is my last
For them.
RV.
For them.
Oh, for you. Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Sorry. Changes will be a 3,500 dually or an F450.
Their
Yeah.
2,500 would pull this.
Yeah, Don.
Yeah.
Your 2,500 would pull this.
Yeah, that's what I have. Is it 2,500?
Gross is 99.95
On this
on
trailer.
this trailer.
Yeah. Yeah. And the guys, the service techs, when I went there to, hitch it up for the first time, said they were really glad to see that I had a truck that was adequate to pull this rig because they said, so many people would come in there with a 1,500
Yeah.
and want to pull something like this.
You know what? I
So.
have a question for Don and Scotty if they can answer it.
Okay.
Kevin's got to ask you a question, Don.
All right. Hang on. Let me turn you around. Okay. Go ahead.
Hey Don, I've got a question regarding your 2,500. Do you know what your cargo carrying capacity on your truck is?
Is that it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Is that the right question for a truck?
Yes.
I thought that
Yeah.
was a.
your cargo capacity.
Yeah.
Same thing. It should be more than sufficient if they're pulling a camper trailer.
What I say mine was like
Yeah.
2008
Yours is only
for mine.
2008,
Yeah,
which is very surprising.
sure, absolutely. So yeah, my payload is only 2008,
Yeah, his is 2,300.
2,300. So a little more than me.
Yeah,
2,300. So yeah,
you wouldn't have any issues.
Yeah.
no
doing this.
issues at all, Don.
No. Dealers tell us that we can pull stuff they shouldn't. Correct.
Yes, I totally agree.
Told me my Volvo can pull my gear.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't listen to them.
No. No, not wise to listen to
And
that.
Shirley had probably one of the worst dealerships to deal with
Yeah, I really
Coming.
did.
with all this stuff.
Jennifer, there is a guy that's across from us that has a little Toyota SUV that is pulling a teardrop. It's a pretty good sized teardrop.
Yeah. It's like a 400.
I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
Well, I pulled my teardrop with a CRV, a Honda CRV. And it pulled it just fine.
That has
Well-
nothing to. The bottom line is if you get into an accident and you don't have the towing capacity on the vehicle that you're towing with, you will get so fined out your.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would
Well-
be at fault.
that-
Well, I know that
you'd never be
my
able to do
towing
it.
capacity for my CRV was 1,600 pounds, and my trailer weighed 1,100.
Yeah. Well,
So-
this one here is pretty good size. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, this one's bigger than what mine was.
Yes. That's
So
a pretty
I
good
didn't
size.
have I didn't have the bathroom and everything in mine was basically a bed and a galley in the back. But it was great. I love that thing.
Yeah, you just got to be so careful.
Right.
I mean, and we have seen some really shady stuff. I mean, people with a 1,500 that are pulling rigs like our size.
Wow.
And it's like, you guys are nuts.
That's really good there. So did you see that? Their payload is 3,300 on their F-250.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
well,
We weigh almost 11,000 pounds with the camper. That's why we're considering a dually. Yeah, I mean, I would hate to go to Walmart and have to park it, but
I have issues with a dually
Yeah.
because of the price of the tires. When you have to replace
Oh,
the tires,
gosh,
you
yes,
got all these tires.
Oh, and the tires on this are 15s.
3,000
E-rated.
pounds. Yeah, see, they're much bigger. Yeah, one of these days I'll have to show you all some pictures of my little teardrop. I don't know if I've ever done that or not before.
I think you
on
did
my
a
lap.
long time ago, but
It was great. I mean, that thing, I mean, really, like I said, it was just a bed and a galley, but it had a king size bed in it. It was really, and I had nice little cabinetry, a TV, a DVD, CD player. You couldn't have asked for better. And it had pretty good storage, nice kitchen, really nice kitchen for such a tiny little thing.
the stupid woman at you were telling me she was second top Airstream salesperson.
Okay, well,
Wow.
don't buy an Airstream from her.
Apparently, she's not.
Yeah.
Oh, Airstreams are light because it's all aluminum.
Yeah, whatever.
Right. Your truck is heavier than ours, Kevin.
Don said that.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a 3,500.
Right,
though,
mine's a
right?
35.
Yeah.
Can always go with a 3,500, but not the dual lane. Yeah, single wheels. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, the 3500s now are doing so far better than they ever used to.
Yeah.
Without doing a dually. A dually is, and that's the reason. One of the reasons we don't have a dually, not just the tires, but also because it's so wide and trying to, it's not like when you're in a motorhome and you're towing a vehicle to get you around. So when you're pulling a fifth wheel, that dually is your get around vehicle. So that has to get you everywhere: grocery stores, gas stations, whatever.
Yeah, Kim and
Yeah.
Daryl know all about
And
that.
it's like, So, but it's a preference. It's a personal preference for sure.
I mean, I love a dually truck. My oldest brother used to have one, and I loved going places with him and riding around. But yeah, I don't know. I have enough trouble seeing over the hood of mine, and then to think about the extra wheels out there and having to park that thing. No, would
feel
not
the
be
same.
for me. It would not be for me. we would still be overweight. Yeah. New 3500 single trucks are still heavy with the weight of the camper, weight of the camper. I don't think you finished that statement.
We would be overweight.
Yeah, got it. Are the tires on the double axle smaller than the single axle? No, not these tires.
Not
I
these
think I got
particular
16-inch
Yeah, not
tires,
these
right?
These are 15s.
15s.
Yeah.
So, which is great because I saw some like with 14-inch tires on them. I'm like, that's really pretty little to have, such a big trailer on them.
You have 5,100-pound axles. So the two axles themselves, if they were more balanced and a little farther forward,
Uh-huh.
would literally it literally carries the weight of this rig.
Gotcha. Camper's around 4,000 pounds. Wow. That's a pretty big camper. Really.
It is.
It's very long.
Yeah.
And remember, they had a 6 or 8 foot bed.
Yeah, Dawn, was that a 6 or an 8 foot bed?
It was rated E-rated tires. Yes, mine has E-rated tires too, which I was glad to see.
And they're Goodyears.
Yeah, and they're
Goodyear
Goodyear Endurance. Roughly as payload. True. Very true again. Yeah. So
This is what it's all about.
It
Figuring
is.
all this stuff out.
it is.
Research.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. I'm telling you, Kevin researches probably. He researches almost every day. So, not every day, but he probably researches.
Not on Sunday.
Sunday's my worst, especially if there's no football or golf on.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, how many
gosh.
hours? If I had to add up the hours, it would probably be equivalent to, like.
I'd say probably a 12-hour day since she got this for me,
Yeah.
researching for her.
Yeah, as soon as
with her.
Shirley got this rig, that's it. He was glued to research.
Which is nice. It's very nice to know that you have somebody watching your back, and that's the way I look at it. So yeah, I appreciate every little thing.
So Dawn's got a 6.5 foot bed. Camper is 8.5 bed length.
Mm-hmm. It means 2 feet of it sticks off the back side of the.
I have a
truck.
6.5 foot bed
Yeah.
on my
Mhm.
So
2500.
he's got 2 feet, 6 off the back.
Yeah,
Camper's made
so a foot and a half at least.
made for 6.5
So,
or 8 foot bed length.
so if they
Camper's
go
made
to
for that.
campers made for 6 or 8 foot.
Yes.
Yeah. So if they went to a 3,500 8-foot bed, it'd be more than sufficient.
Yeah.
I just don't like the 8-foot bed when you're not pulling anything.
So it says his payload is only around 2,300 because it is a
25.
loaded trim and diesel.
Right.
And Kevin was just saying he just doesn't like the 8 foot bed when you're not pulling anything. It's
Yeah.
just,
Well, that's probably why mine is only 2,000 too, because I have a high country.
Well, theirs is
Oh.
over and it's a 23. Theirs is 23 payload.
Well, I don't know. I was
Yeah.
just saying
Right.
because
Well, that's the same thing.
my
with mine.
1,500
Yeah.
had a payload of 1,600. And you would think that the 2,500 would be more than just 2,000 pounds.
Your other one was a Silverado.
This one is
SLT.
LTZ.
Yeah.
So it was the trim level
Different trim
below,
level packages.
right below the high country. So
That's where all the weight.
it would be nice if they would make all this easier.
That's where you start
Yeah.
losing your weight
is the trim packages.
capacities.
I don't know why they
These are
can't make this easy.
I I
to do
know.
it.
electronics.
Why do they have to
and
make
blah, blah, blah.
everything different
Yeah.
constantly?
Just trying to figure out which one I needed was ridiculous. I was like, so, but I got what I got. And so I have a higher trim level than I had before, which is nice. But, you know, everything that I had in my LTZ is on the high country, which, so I'm very familiar with the truck already, you know, other than the fact that it's a diesel.
She still hasn't set the seat adjustment memories for me yet.
Well, you have to do your own.
Training.
They're considering a 450 with the wide track front end
Yeah.
would turn sharper than our short bed
A
truck.
lot sharper.
Yeah.
Yep.
My RV is an Alliance. It's the new line, the Avenue, and this one is the All Access.
24 RK.
Yeah, 24RK. I couldn't even remember. I've looked at so darn many RVs. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. So yeah, if you just put in Alliance 24RK, you can pull it up on YouTube.
And Josh from Bish's RV has got the best video out right now
So yeah,
on a 2023.
he's got one out on the 2024 one too.
There's a lot of differences between the 2023
Yes, there
and the
are.
2024.
That's why I specifically wanted the 2023.
Yeah. They
Because
went
I
back
didn't
to
like
the-
some of the changes they made to the 2024.
They went back to the darker colors
Yes.
on the 2024, and yeah.
Yeah. And I don't like those darker colors.
And one of the things I will say about Alliance is that when we
Thank
were
you.
looking for our rig, we were torn between the Keystone Montana and the
Sorry.
Grand Design Solitude.
And the Alliance, the new
And,
Alliance.
well,
that came out.
hang on. So we were stuck between
Okay,
the
sorry, I
Keystone,
didn't mean to
Keystone,
interrupt.
Montana, and the Solitude, and that was a big struggle because there were certain things on the Montana that were better than our rig, and then there were certain things on our rig that were better. So we ended up with our rig, and money talked.
Yeah.
I will tell you that.
Yes.
So we ended up with the Solitude, and then, but just before we decided that is when Alliance came out with theirs,
Their very first.
and their very first ones, and we went, and we didn't get to see the one that was comparable to our rig, but we did get to go and see one that was, it was different, but we got to go
It's a
and
little
see it.
longer.
To see what they were coming out with. And oh my God, it was just phenomenal what we saw. Everything was just like, what would you, high class,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, they were a new company starting out. They're going to be.
And it was fantastic. Unfortunately, what happened with us was that the salesman that we started with was fantastic. But when we went back again, we got
Was it the
stuck
beginning
with
of
somebody
COVID?
else. I guess the other guy got fired or something.
No, he got let go because it
Oh,
was
yeah.
the beginning of COVID.
Oh, yeah,
No.
beginning of COVID.
He was a part timer.
And he was a part timer and everything. But the guy that was in there didn't know his butt from the hole in the ground. And so that totally turned us off. So we ended up getting the Solitude. But still, over time, we have been watching Alliance. And the thing about Alliance is that some of the people that came to Alliance were people that used to work at Keystone and Grand Design that didn't like what Keystone and Grand Design were doing. And so they formed their own company and they wanted to answer to their customers. And we liked that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it just didn't work out for us.
Yes, very odd that they go back to darker colors because, you know, everybody's been doing the lighter colors and the farmhouse and then this and the that. So, and the darker color is very dark. I don't like that.
Yeah, we're stuck with the darker colors in our rig.
We were seriously looking at the size you got. Yeah, under 30 feet. Yes, you picked a good one.
And they
Of
have
course,
3
we're in a
models.
Class C.
They have 3 models that are under 30 feet.
Yeah,
The
they
avenue.
do. So
And
So
then they've got the
you
Delta
do
as
have-
well.
You do
Yeah.
have a choice of the layout in the
Right.
three, and they're all still under 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
and the Delta is nice. The
The Delta's a travel trailer, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
But it's got like those. It's a huge U-shaped dinette, and I hate those U-shaped dinettes more than just the regular, benches. And not as much storage in the bedroom as what I like to see. But that was the only two bad things I could really see on the Delta. I mean, it's really a beautiful trailer. I love that back bathroom in that thing.
They are really up and coming.
Yeah.
All of them are.
So yeah,
Well, they
And,
start-
and because all of these new ones are coming out, Alliance and Brinkley as well, so they're forcing all the other ones to have to step it up.
yeah, it's very true, very true. But I'm very happy with my purchase. And
Holy cow. You've been on for an hour and a half.
wow, been talking away tonight.
Well, it's exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. But I haven't eaten dinner, so I guess I probably ought to get off of here and try to get some food in me before it gets too late. And hopefully I'll get some sleep tonight. I woke up at 1:30 this morning, so I'm hoping to go to bed and get a good night's
You've been
sleep.
so stressed out.
Yeah.
You have.
So anyway, guys, thank you all for being here tonight. I appreciate it, and hope you had fun. I certainly did. Thank you all for the suggestions on the name for my truck and my rig. I told her that. I already
Okay.
did that. I already did that one.
Okay.
You might have been outside.
Sorry.
But anyway. Well, good. I'm glad. Bye, son. So glad you could hang out with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the live.
And we're really glad we could surprise everyone.
Felt like we were sitting here with y'all. I know. It was great, wasn't it? All right. You have a good night, too.
Everybody have a lovely evening.
Have a great week and be kind to one another. And I'll see you. I'll try to get back on my Thursday schedule. So talk to you then.
Good night, guys.
Good night.